Can you hear anything now? Oh, yeah, you can hear me. Okay. I did something right. This is a fire that's happening not far from me. And it's a very large apartment complex. And it's 20 degrees here. So I just wanted to come on and share this with everyone. Keep these families in my prayers. Look at that response. At this point, I don't know if anybody's hurt. I know that the building has collapsed from the roof down in the middle. Yes, True Crime Junkie. It is. It's kind of why I wanted to come on here and share this. I live in an apartment right by here. This is scary. I can't imagine. I just can't imagine. This is at Lake Cook Road and 53 in Arlington Heights, Illinois. And this is happening right now on February 4th at 20 degrees. And tomorrow we are under a freeze warning with ice and everything else. I can't imagine. The stream that I am showing is not showing or using any audio. Figured it was the safest one to use so I don't get flagged. I have not been able to find out injuries or fatalities as of yet. Like I said, this is right now. Maybe this way you can see it a little bit better. I'm not sure if I made it larger or not. To the left of the screen here is Route 53, which is a expressway. And to the right where the traffic is stopped is Lake Cook Road, which is a very busy thoroughway through this area. Actually, Interstate 53 ends at Lake Cook Road, so they either have to go east or west once they get off 53. This is Heartbreaking. Hello, Bama. I know I did something right where I could be heard. Okay, yay! I can still be heard. Thank you, True Crime Junkie. This is my first time doing anything at all live alone, so I'm trying. But like I was saying, I wanted to jump on and share this. This is my neighborhood. This is just absolutely devastating. I don't know if you caught it, Bama, or not, but it's 20 degrees here right now, and the temps are plummeting overnight, and we've got ice and freeze and sub-zero temperatures and everything coming in starting tomorrow, and I can't imagine what's going to happen with these families. Thank you, True Crime Junkie. I appreciate it. There's a lot of people outside standing around, so hopefully they won't displace everyone in this area, but I don't think even for a plane crash, I don't think I've seen this many responders and this much lights for a while. I really hope not. It's a very large complex, and I do believe the outside of the building is brick, but the patios and the roofs and the stairs and everything like that are wood. And none of these complexes in my neck of the woods are exactly brand new. They're well maintained, but they're not brand new. Where I'm at, we're not even allowed to have grills on our patios or on our docks for this fear. I think this has been going on for almost an hour already. And sorry, my voice is so scratchy today. It's been one long day. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to pause this for a minute and come back to it. I found a live update that I'm going to share. Let's see if I could do this.
Is over a massive apartment fire. Not a whole lot of information coming in to the newsroom right now. We do know that this is happening in Arlington Heights. We have been watching this live picture just for the last few minutes. A huge response by the emergency crews there. We can see these flames just shooting out of that.
Yeah, looks like building. That one roof is gone right there. Multiple fire departments assisting in this. It is a huge first responder response by so many when we pull out. There's the flames on the roof. And Judy, you were noticing as we were watching just a minute ago here, there are a lot of displaced people standing outside as they watch firefighters try and get control of this blaze. This is a big apartment complex, and we're trying to get more information from authorities on what exactly is going on, how many people may be displaced. But right now, this is an active fire. Doesn't look like it's under control. While you think that's a power flashlight, I think those are flashlights. It's hard to tell.
Also watching this picture with us.
Greg, tell us about the window, because that certainly is not helping things.
No, it is definitely not helping things. And I mean, you can tell that they're definitely taking that defensive posture now too. Oh, you're right. There's a flashlight there kind of through the smoke because the building's collapsed there. So I think they're just trying to make sure it doesn't spread at this point.
Right. We were watching the flames really engulfing the second and third floors there. It looks like it may be a 3-story building or a 4-story building. Just
3.
Look at all of that black smoke coming from the roof there. A lot of responders on the ground there. As Rob was saying, that we do see a lot of people standing around, presuming that many of the residents have been evacuated. We have no word right now on any injuries or if anybody is trapped inside this building. We'll continue to watch the situation, wait for more information, and bring that to you as soon as we have it. Watch.
And I just messed that up. Sorry. I don't know what I did. There we go. Hold on, I'm getting it back. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. No, I can't find it. Oh. All right, hold on. Sorry. And I think I've got you guys back to where we paused it. Hopefully. And again, there is no audio on this feed. which is why I tried to use it so that I wouldn't get flagged. I had absolutely no intention whatsoever of coming on. I was laying down when I came across this, and I'm like, wow, it's my neck of the woods. I guess I should cover it and share it. Not going to go that much longer with it for right now, but I'm definitely going to be following up on it. I just don't want to get flagged for copyright or using somebody else's stream. I can't necessarily tell if the water is freezing. There's a kind of like a close up. It's definitely not warm. When I look down by the ground area and everything else like that, it does look like that there's a lot of ice, but I notice that they keep switching hoses as well. So I'm wondering if some of it is. And again, this is the apartment complex at 53 in Lake Cook Road in Arlington Heights, Illinois. The buildings on the outside are brick, but patios, stairs, roofs, all that is wood. The whole ceiling on this has collapsed already, they've said. Very true. I really hope that they are getting it under control. And I'm very glad it doesn't look like that it's jumping to other buildings. But there's dozens of emergency response vehicles, firemen on the ground, on all sides of this building, as you can see. I know in other shots there's been people standing around displaced, but nowhere to go in this kind of weather and losing everything. That's my biggest fear of living in an apartment. I never did until a few years ago. So I had to get rid of some of the headache. I don't think there's anything that's going to be salvageable in this building itself. But those flames were shooting way up in the air at the beginning of this. It looks like they got the top up under control somewhat, but it does look like there's a lot still going on. And I don't know if it's fire itself or lights reflecting, but in the lower windows you can see a lot of red still. It actually looks like the one stream with that elevated fireman looks like it's shooting red and white water. Oh, thank you, Bama. I just caught this. Thank you. I appreciate that. Like I said, I only jumped on here and wanted to share this with everyone because this is my neck of the woods. And since Lake County isn't allowing me to even text or take notes for Primo, I got nothing else to do this week besides helping Carrie. So I figured I'd jump on and cover this real quick. Well, Bama, if you want to go to Arkansas, you gotta learn to get over your fear of flying. Or be good with a long drive. And you know I'm teasing. There's kind of a much larger area view of this area of where all this is happening. Very busy, very populated, very congested with apartment complexes, traffic, expressway. So they have obviously switched over to.
See, within, like you guys said, there's a lot of apartment complexes out there. So the last thing we want to do is say the wrong apartment complex.
Right. It's a huge,
because it's a huge area, and there's multiple buildings there. And again, sometimes they're off by a little bit. But yeah, that does put it in that little sliver that's just off to the north and east of Lake Cook Road.
Yeah, and so Lake Cook Road is just north of this huge. This is a big. We've done stories. I was telling you, Judy, earlier. I think I've covered stories in this complex in the years past. Unfortunately, fires. I mean, there's so many people who live here. Sometimes these fires will start accidentally, and then the fire department has to make sure to try and gain control so nobody else is affected. But look at all those flashing lights. There is a lot of fire department and police personnel.
Absolutely. Again, if you are just joining us here on stream, we have been following this massive apartment fire in Arlington Heights for about the last 35 minutes now. Now watching huge flames just shooting out of the roof of that we believe to be maybe a 3 or 4 story apartment building. And as Chopper 7 zooms in just a little bit, you can see, as we have been saying, this is a pretty large apartment complex. It looks like the fire is continuing to that one building that you see that they continue to attack from above with the ladder there. Just a little while ago, there was orange flames shooting out of that roof. So right now we're seeing a lot of white smoke. Hopefully that means good news, and they certainly are trying very hard to get a handle on this fire.
That would be the battle there, is to keep it from spreading to so many. There's so many units in this area. If the winds were, this could, it could have been so much worse as they get a handle on this.
Yeah, it could have. I just checked the latest wind speed just came in at the top of the hour, and it's about 20 miles per hour out of the north. So I mean, that's not ideal, no. but the biggest concern is the wind chill of people standing outside, like who ran out in their boxer shorts or whatever they had on,
their jackets,
right? So but it looks like there's plenty of friends and family around there.
Oh, so yeah, and we got to worry about that freezing over.
Yes.
That might be dangerous in that parking lot. Thanks to Chopper 7 for rolling with us here and really setting the scene, showing us what's going on, because we're trying, like the rest of you at home, to figure out exactly. We're hoping there's no injuries. That there was no people in that unit when they finally realized that it was on fire. We're not hearing yes or no on injuries. We'll get that information for you as soon as we can tonight. We'll plan. This is likely going to be our top story tonight on the News at 10.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. We will have more for you tonight on Eyewitness News at 10 o'clock over on ABC 7.
Okay, guys, sorry. That one is done. I will follow this. I believe it's a 35, maybe 36 separate units in that building, based on the 3-level. It's a multi-level, multi-diagonal. But I can definitely find out more. I will do an update on this later when I know more, and most likely I'll try and go by there tomorrow and see if I can get any live video myself. No, there's not 6 apartments per building. They're stacked, so it's 3, 6, 9, 12, at least 24. I think probably 36, but I know it's at least 24. Looking at the buildings and how they are and knowing this area so well. So yes, I will definitely post an update at some point later on, hopefully tonight or first thing in the morning, and I will try and get over there at some point tomorrow because it's not far. See if I can take some live video of everything. But thank you guys for both jumping on here. Appreciate it. Giving me the patience as I learn. I didn't have anybody help. Carrie didn't know, so I couldn't lean on Carrie. But she's been doing very good and very helpful, trying to teach me on the back end when she's doing live streams and everything. So I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys, but I'm going to go ahead and end this out. I am shot, and I will see you guys in the morning. Hopefully we will be getting a verdict tomorrow. Thank you. You guys have a good night.